Need something? Spare coin for...
Right behind you. I have my doubts about whether or not you actually had a significant role in slaying that dragon. It may as well have just been the guards in Irilith. Look at the other people in the Jarl's court. There's his brother, Hrongar, who's a good fighter and well-meant, but too much of a Horka brain to do anything significant. Then there's Nazim, who's done nothing but own a farm, and the Jarl frequently allows him into the Cloud District. Just listen to the way he talks to people. Then there are the Greymanes and the Battleborns, who are under the assumption that they're so important that the rest of the city cares about their little feud. Now there's you. The people I just listed, some of them are decent, but none of them are heroic. You'll have to forgive my suspicions. I suppose you look formidable, but looks don't count for much. Prowess in battle isn't always correlated with virtue. So, are we off to High Hrothgar now then? We could either go through the path near Falkreath, or travel around the throat of the world. Me too. And going with you is my job, so...
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something.
Algrif won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure on Whiterun.
And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against
Yes,
us.
make it quick. I'm a busy man. I know more than most. I trained with the Greybeards at High Hrothgar when I was a boy. The Way of the Voice is an ancient, spiritual form of magic in which you project your vital essence into a thume, or shout. Most people would need to train for years before they could even attempt a single shout. The Dragonborn is different. You have an inborn ability to shout, the same way dragons are said to. Speak with Galmar. He'll size you up and see where we can best use your talents. Take care.
All right. But before I can put you to use, I need to know how much you can take. I have a little test for you. That's what I like to hear. So long as you can back up those words with steel. I'm sending you to Serpentstone Island. If you survive, you pass. If you die, well, you weren't going to be much use to me anyway. It's where men have tested their metal for ages. There's a strange rock formation built by the ancients. Something about that place attracts the ice wraiths. You kill an ice wraith out there, and I'll have all the proof I need about you. We'll see about that, won't we?
I'd say you're very
That.
competent at this
They all
point.
know that.
But I'm sure I'll still
How
be really
long
help to
are you going to wait?
You think I need to send Bolgroth a stronger message?
If by message you mean shut up.
They say Helgen got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors comes here. We'll be ready.
Give up while you still can.
Really think you can beat the two of us?
They say Helgen got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors comes here. We'll be ready.
Tell me again why we're wasting time and dwindling resources chasing a legend. We don't even know it exists.
The Jarls are upset. They don't all support you.
Damn faithless in
Damn the Jarls.
They demand the moot.
Those snowbacked
And
killers
damn the
without
moot.
humanity.
Taking
We
it
should
secret
risk
with
letting those
High
milk
Hrothgar?
drinkers put Torik's
Fair
women on the
enough.
throne? She'll hand Skyrim over to the elves on a silver plate.
All the more reason, then. The crown would legitimize your claim.
A crown doesn't make a king.
No.
Making some impressive
this
shots
one.
with that bow of yours.
If it
Now
even
there's something I'd like you
One
to
It
lives
teach me
exists.
for the
about.
things he is
And
willing
it will
to
be the
die
symbol
for.
of the righteousness of our cause. Think about it. The jagged crown. It heralds back to a time before Jarls and Moots. Back to the time when the king was a king because his enemies fell before him, and his people rose because they loved him. Skyrim needs that king. You will be that king, Ulfric. You must be.
You're certain you found it?
When have I ever been false with you?
Fine. I'll send the Unblooded here with you. Fancy a crawl through a moldering dungeon to see if you can't stir up Garmar's jagged crown.
It will be there. You'll see. You're alive. I owe Ulfric a drink. I have to admit, I didn't think we'd be seeing you again. I misjudged you. You're definitely Stormcloak material. It's time we made this official. You ready to take the oath? Before you're one of us, you must swear fealty to Jarl Ulfric Stormcloak, future High King of Skyrim. You must also pledge unswerving loyalty to your fellow Stormcloaks, to Skyrim, and to her people.
The Imperials think us all lawless.
That's the spirit.
And proof of their
By
ignorance.
swearing this oath, you become one of us, a heroine of the people, a true daughter of Skyrim, a Stormcloak. Repeat after me. I do swear my blood and honor to the service of Ulfric Stormcloak, Jarl of Windhelm and true High King of Skyrim. As Talos is my witness, may this oath bind me to death and beyond. Even to my lord, as to my fellow brothers and sisters in arms. All hail the Stormcloaks, the true sons and daughters of Skyrim. Now you're one of us, which means you get to tag along on a little trip with me. Oh, and here. You're a Stormcloak now. You ought to look the part. Watch yourself out there.
One lives for the things he is willing to
I have
die.
found the final resting place of the Jagged Crown. Can you believe it? Well, I'm almost certain. We're headed to Corvinjun, but if old King Borgus is indeed buried there, we're bound to run into trouble of some kind. Your fellow Stormcloaks are already assembling outside the tomb. I'll meet you there as soon as I'm finished up here. Ulfric can tell you more than most anyone. He was studying to be a Greybeard himself back before the Great War. Don't wait around for me. I bet I'll beat you to Corvinjun even though you start first. Get yourself kitted out with what you need. Welcome to the fight.
Is there any news from High Rock?
Not a peep.